If you want to learn how to edit in Lightroom Classic fast and confidently, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll walk you through a simple, beginner-friendly workflow you can follow on almost any photo. We'll cover the Develop module, fixing light first, then color, then curve, effects, and finally masking for more advanced control. By the end, you'll have a clean editing process that saves time and gives you more consistent results. If this tutorial helps, be sure to hit like and subscribe for more Lightroom tips and photo editing guides. All right, let's jump in. The first thing you want to do in Adobe Lightroom Classic is go to the Develop module. You can do this by selecting your photo and pressing D on your keyboard. That takes you straight into the editing workspace where all the main adjustments happen. Once you're in Develop, the most important rule is to edit in order. Don't jump around randomly. Start with light, then move to color, then refine the look with curve, effects, and masking. So let's start with light. This is where you fix exposure first, because if your image is too bright or too dark, everything else will be harder to judge. Open the light panel and adjust exposure until the photo looks balanced. Then move to contrast. A small boost, usually around +10 to +20, can help the photo look more defined without making it harsh. After that, lower highlights to recover bright areas like skies, skin shine, or white clothing. Then raise shadows to bring detail back into darker parts of the image. This step alone can dramatically improve the photo and give it a much cleaner base. Next comes color. In the color section, begin with white balance. Use temperature to make the image warmer or cooler depending on the lighting, and adjust tint if the photo has too much green or magenta. Getting white balance right makes the whole edit feel natural. After that, increase vibrance for a richer look without oversaturating skin tones. A range of +15 to +30 usually works well. Use saturation carefully. If needed, make only a slight adjustment, because too much saturation can make the image look unnatural fast. Now let's move to the tone curve. This is where you can add more professional contrast. A simple S-curve is usually enough. Lift the shadows slightly and lower the highlights a bit to create more depth and separation. You do not need to overdo this. Even a subtle curve can make the photo look more polished and cinematic. If you're just starting out, think of the tone curve as the place where you fine-tune contrast after your basic light and color adjustments. After that, go to Effects. This panel helps you add detail and depth. A little clarity around +10 can make the image feel sharper and more defined. Texture around +10 is great for bringing out detail in clothing, objects, and surfaces without making the whole photo too crunchy. Add a small amount of dehaze if the image looks soft or hazy. Then, if you want a more stylized finish, add a very subtle vignette to gently darken the edges and keep attention on the subject. The key here is to keep it natural and controlled. Now for the advanced part, masking. This is where Lightroom Classic becomes even more powerful. Use Select Subject if you want to edit the person or main object separately. Use Select Sky if you want to change the sky without affecting the rest of the image. Masking lets you make targeted edits, so you can brighten a subject, darken the background, or enhance a specific area without changing the entire photo. This gives your edits much more control and helps you create a professional final look. So remember the simple workflow: develop, then light, then color, then curve, then effects, then masking. If you follow that order every time, your editing will feel much easier and your results will look more consistent. Start with the basics, make small adjustments, and build your style over time. If this Lightroom Classic tutorial helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.